This video is titled, What is Assistive Technology? Assistive technology is defined in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act of 2004. And that's where it mandates that assistive technology be considered at every IEP meeting. This is why you find that one line item on the considerations page talking about assistive technology. But what is it exactly? What's the definition? Well, there's two parts, the device and the service. So let's start with the device. What is an assistive technology device? Well, defined in the law, it is any item, piece of equipment, or product system, whether acquired commercially, off the shelf, modified, or customized, that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of a child with a disability. I want to point out two words in that definition that might go overlooked because it sounds like a mouthful. The first one is the word any. Look, I put it big and bold and in green, and to say that it's any item. Take a look if you at the image at the bottom of the screen. You'll note it's some sort of doodad, widget, I don't know, thing, right? Because it can literally be anything. The most important word in this definition is any item. Okay, so if it's a thing that's used with a student with a disability to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities, which is like anything, then it like doing anything, then it is assistive technology. Now, I said there was two words. The second one I want to point out is used. So that means that it's just simply if someone with a disability is using an item, not, this is kind of clarifying, need, right? It's just simply if they're using it, okay? That's what's an assistive technology device. So you're probably thinking, well, I know what some assistive technology devices are. I mean, been around the block, right? Those communication devices I've seen, an iPad with an app on it. Yes, that is clearly any item, right? That would increase, maintain, or improve. How about text to speech or speech to text? Yes, the voice typing or hitting read and write or immersive reader and listening to text, of course. What about audiobooks? Yeah, an audiobook would be an item, right? Any item. So it doesn't say tangible item, it can be a digital item as well. So there's lots of things we can think of that you could probably think of. Would a high-tech, complex eye gaze system be assistive technology? Of course it would. But what we often forget, and what a lot of people forget, is that it's any item. So there's a whole just world of stuff that people use to increase, maintain, or improve their abilities, right? So with that said, you have been an educator for a while. What are some of the things, just an item, a tool, just anything, maybe it's a blender, maybe it's Play-Doh, maybe it's sand, maybe it's shaving cream, I don't know, maybe it's PVC pipe, whatever that is, if it's used by a student, by a person with a disability, and it's an item, then it's assistive technology. And so what I have here for you, if you want to pause the video or take a second to scan the QR code, or you can type in bit.ly/AT devices examples. What I brought you to, what that takes you to, is over here, a Lucid Spark. Lucid Spark is a whiteboard where I've put some examples of my own. And when I say examples, I mean like unconventional examples. Here, I have it open here too, a little bit easier to see because you can zoom in and out. Oh, zooming in and out would be assistive technology. This button and this button to zoom in and zoom out would be assistive technology. So what I put here on Lucid Spark are some examples that I came up with, but you're invited to add your own. Like I said, if you can think of a thing out there that is being used by a student with a disability, then you should throw it on this whiteboard. You're invited to throw it on this whiteboard. Okay, so that's one big part of the definition, and often confused part of the definition about what an assistive technology device is, okay? Now so a quick way to think about it is device equals tool, right? Any tool, and that tool can be anything, right? Okay, so it almost might be better to think about it that what is not assistive technology? Like there is the definition says if it's implanted in your body, then it's not assistive technology. Like a cochlear implant is not assistive technology. But besides that, if it's not implanted in your body, Assistive technology. Okay, so that's one whole side of the definition. It's what the device part is. But the second part of the definition is a service. So it's not just the thing, but it's what you do with this thing. So what is that? It's any service that directly assists a child with a disability in the selection, acquisition, or use of an assistive technology device, right? So now we've picked the thing, and now we're going to help you select it and get it and then use it, right? And note here that the important part of the definition of a device was sort of a noun, right? It was the object, it was the thing, right? Now we're talking about the verb. What do we do with that thing? So the definition goes on to give some examples like doing an evaluation to figure out what they might need. We almost never need to do that. We have conversations, teachers that are coming up with strategies all the time and implementing tools all the time. And we have such a wide array of things we can try. We can often just have a conversation and suddenly go, well, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that, right? We, educators, are helping people select stuff, implement stuff, customize stuff, adapt stuff, fix stuff if it's broken, and then coordinating, learning around what that stuff, how to implement that stuff, right? How to use it, right? So all of that is an assistive technology service, right? So if you think of a device as the noun and the service as the verb or the action, you can think of two parts. You can almost think of like the assistive technology definition as a sentence, right? It's got to have a noun, but that can be any noun. Think about all the millions and millions of nouns out there. And an action that goes with it. So what am I doing with that? How am I helping you select it and implement it and learn about it and make it useful for you, right? And who else needs to be trained to help you use that thing, right? And that is, in a nutshell, what is assistive technology. Hit me up over at chris.bugaj@lcps.org if you have any follow-up questions. Thank you.